One of the first testimonials I seen, there was guys said that they had let go of a bunch of rented pasture because now they could hold their cattle on all their own pasture. This sounds like fairy dust almost. We were just consistently being at that 13 to 15% open cows, and I was like, this isn't working. And that's the difference between making and breaking you. And there was talk about some generic minerals and vitamins and stuff floating around in some of these minerals and stuff, and I just thought it was time to start looking for something better. I did some research and kind of started narrowing things down, and I ended up with Riomax. And other than being impressed by what I was learning about Riomax, I guess what pushed me over the edge was the company support. That first winter, we didn't have all the cows on it at that point. We had some second and third calf cows and a few older ones that we started looking back of what we'd consistently fed that group, and we were feeding about 9 pounds a head per day less. So I was like, wow, they were content. I mean, they weren't coming running to the gate when you pulled up with the tractor, and if your feed's worth a nickel, it adds up. That was a little bit of an eye-opener. It makes a guy feel good to think that you made the right decision or whatever. We have a pasture across the river over here that it was typically overgrazed and it was a tough pasture. We're actually leaving grass there now. I think it boils down to the cows are just utilizing more of what they are eating, and then they're not eating as much. Most everybody will tell you these corn stalks aren't as good as what they used to be just because of all the genetic traits that are in them. I kind of believe that too, but I think the Riomax has reversed that a little bit for us. I think they do get a little bit more out of these stalks now and are more content. The back-to-back from 1 year before Rio, we was 13% open, to the next year of being on Rio, we were 6% open.
How'd that make you feel?
Pretty good. That was like, now we're getting somewhere. I mean, we all know what the cattle market is now. More calves you have on the ground, that's another $2,000 calf you got walking around. We used to fight coccidiosis. I won't say that it completely eliminated it, but darn close. You know, we went from treating 30 to 40 to, 3 or 4. The cow is healthier, and that translates to a healthier calf. And by the time them calves are a week old or whatever, you'll see them congregating around them tubs. I think a better milk quality from their mama, and then whatever they are licking a little bit off of that tub, I think that all helps. At weaning time, that is one consistent thing in their life is, we've had this tub our whole life, and now we're in the weaning yard, and they lick on it and they just keep on rolling. Everybody wants a healthier calf. Everybody wants a heavier calf. Everybody wants all their cows bred and everything like that. You can use a good veterinarian. You can use top quality feed, or go buy the best bulls you can, and that all plays into it. But I think when you jump to something like Rio, that's just another huge tool in your toolbox. I think it rivals any of those other things. Yeah, I've seen some results right away, but the longer I've been on it, the more results and the more positive stuff I keep seeing. So I think it fits well with anybody that's really trying to be progressive and roll their herd forward. You'll say the price is a ton? No, a tub. Excuse my language, but holy That's why I read and listened to a lot of testimonials. People always say, well, how can you afford to feed Rio? Well, I'm not sure you can afford not to feed Rio. I'll be the marketer now, the tub that pays for itself.